Over the next few minutes, we're going to take a journey inside the human body to witness a quiet but absolutely incredible transformation. This is the story of my liver's 24-hour metamorphosis during a fast. Have you ever actually wondered what's going on inside you during a short fast? I mean, it's a silent, totally automatic process, but it's one of the most sophisticated operations my body performs. So let's take a peek inside and see what's really happening. To get a handle on this incredible process, we first need to meet the hidden hero of the story, the amazing biochemical factory that's running the whole show. Deep down inside me, my liver, this masterful biochemical factory, is working tirelessly. It's constantly monitoring, adjusting, and manufacturing everything needed to keep my entire system running smoothly, especially when I'm not eating. And its primary mission? Well, that's non-negotiable: to protect and power my most vital organ, the brain. You see, my brain is a real energy hog, and my liver's #1 job is to make sure it has a constant, reliable fuel source, no matter what. So let's start the clock right after my last meal. This is where our 24-hour journey begins, kicking off with phase 1, burning glucose. For the first 8 hours or so, things are pretty easy. I'm just running on the fuel that's most readily available. The glucose from my last meal is circulating right in my bloodstream, effortlessly powering all my cells. This is my body's preferred, high-octane fuel for immediate use. But that easy fuel isn't going to last forever. As it starts to run low, my liver kicks off a critical handoff. It's time for phase 2, the glycogen switch. Sometime between hour 8 and hour 16, a really crucial shift starts to happen. My liver senses the drop in blood sugar and knows, okay, it's time to tap into the immediate reserves to keep everything stable. So what are these reserves? Well, it's a substance called glycogen. The best way to think of it is like a tightly packed bundle of glucose molecules stored right there in my liver. It's my short-term, quick-release energy pack, kind of like a break glass in case of emergency fuel supply. The switch itself is a really simple, elegant process. First, the glucose in my bloodstream starts to dip. Then, in response, my liver begins to break down that stored glycogen, releasing a fresh supply of glucose. And the result? My brain gets that steady stream of energy it craves with absolutely no interruption. But even that glycogen reserve has its limits. And as it starts to get depleted, my liver prepares for its true masterstroke, a complete change in manufacturing. Welcome to phase 3, the ketone factory. Okay, we're now past the 16-hour mark. This is where the most profound metabolic transformation of this whole 24-hour period really kicks into high gear. With its glycogen stores running low, my liver switches to a totally different production line. It begins to manufacture ketones. Now, these are a highly efficient backup fuel created by breaking down my body's own fat stores. It's just an incredible adaptation for survival. And here is how this amazing factory powers on. The glycogen is almost gone. So my liver starts pulling fatty acids from my fat stores and, through a really complex process, converts them into these things called ketone bodies. And what's truly remarkable is that my brain quickly adapts to use this entirely new type of fuel. This really shows you my body's metabolic flexibility. On one hand, you have glucose, right? The immediate energy I get from food. But on the other, you have ketones, a powerful, sustainable backup energy made from my own internal stores. My liver is the master conductor that lets me switch between them. So when you step back and you look at the entire 24-hour process, what you see is truly a delicate dance of biochemistry. This table just recaps the journey perfectly. From 0 to about 8 hours, I'm burning glucose from my last meal. Then, from 8 to 16 hours, my liver taps into its glycogen reserves. And finally, from 16 hours onward, the ketone factory is in full production, running on fat. 3 distinct phases, but one seamless process. It really is a delicate dance that the liver performs to keep the brain running. It's a non-stop, adaptive performance happening inside me at this very moment, all without a single conscious thought from me. So, the next time you go a little longer between meals, you can appreciate the incredible biochemical factory working inside you. It really makes you wonder, right? What other amazing survival mechanisms are hardwired into our biology, just waiting to be discovered?